Los Angeles Lakers. On Tuesday, they'll go up against Klay Thompson and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Friday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. And for Los Angeles,
that's what we're going to have. I know this ain't set up. Qualifier. No, this thing going to pay.
the big three for this team all out there. Westbrook the point, LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spots. Malik Monk is out there with Dwight Howard. Now here's Booker. Good work there as he goes. And watching LeBron today, Candace, it's like watching him 10 years ago. When he's feeling 100%, he's as dominant as he's ever been.
And he has not lost a step. He reminds you as he attacks the rim, you know, he just gets up almost as high as he did 10 years ago. He's discovered the fountain of youth. I'm convinced.
Yeah, no question about that. Here's Crowder. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Back to Paul. It's Bridges on the wing. Ayton pass it.
Oh, no, Jeff. Well, no, camera out the way.
To Paul. Second chance effort. And Ayton with the lay-in.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Here's Westbrook. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Chris Paul.
But what you do appreciate about Westbrook is how determined he is. He plays with such a contagious intensity.
He's off on the second.
Look at my feet wet, man.
2 of 3 to get this one going.
First time playing, man.
Bridges passes to Crowder. Inside. It's stolen by James. And here's the fast break. Here's Davis. Nice start for him.
The strength of Anthony Davis helps him to gut through this defense.
Outside Paul. Here's Booker. Monk grabs the miss.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. Kadeem doing everything he can.
Davis. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Chris Paul.
Newsflash, fouling Davis to try and stop him usually doesn't work. A career 80% shooter from the line.
Payne's checked in for the Suns. Here's Booker. Ayton, a screen on Monk. Booker, the pass to Crowder. Pure from three-point range. Well, Candace, you'd be hard-pressed to find a player who's transformed as many teams as LeBron James. The entire franchises have changed overnight when he's come to town.
Yes, and that's the impact that LeBron James has had on basketball in general. I mean, on the court, yes, but even off the court, if you think of what he's accomplished. This is a guy that you want to be your teammate. This is a guy that obviously has etched his name as one of the greats in NBA basketball.
And the first player to earn $1 billion in his career.
That's a lot of money, BA.
Monk passes to Davis. Stolen by Bridges.
Oh, come on.
Pass to Ayton. Bridges outside. Knocks down the long J.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Lakers trail. Westbrook outside. Here's Davis. Out to James. Here's James on the wing. Davis a screen. James passes to Davis. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Davis has got his second bucket on the night. The Suns have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Well, Candace, you've won WNBA titles, college titles, gold medals. I could go on and on. Is there a championship that you cherish the most?
The WNBA championship for me is the best of the best. I think that was the championship that took the longest to get. That was the hardest. And, you know, I think because of that, I appreciate it that much more.
What?
And the first one at the line is good.
Flagrant.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. And it's a completely new group for the Lakers. Payne against Nunn. Saric a screen on Nunn. Payne drives. It's tipped.
Looks like this can get Anthony going. I mean, I love seeing him use his reach out there to walk the shots.
Boy, got Melo over there. Man, them niggas gonna have a problem, bro. Come on, Melo. I would have had you starting. I knew you was out there, man. Stop it. Yeah, check it. It's my first game, man. I'm gonna get my feet wet. Don't judge me.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Hayden with a screen.
Ooh, that's
And
money.
a basket by
He
Shabbat.
on fire, boy.
Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Well, the NBA looking at a mid-season tournament, but that's already off the ground in the WNBA with the Commissioner's Cup. All right, Candace, how do you like it?
Well, I'd like it a lot more if my team was in the Commissioner's Cup, but it was great. I think it made regular season games that much more competitive, and it made playing for something in the first part of the season.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise. Your Laker girl.
I know, right? I can't wait for you to get it. Violation, alright. Violation.
Looking at that 2K leaderboard, here were the NBA's top dime droppers last year. Russell Westbrook on top, Chris Paul fourth.
You got to give credit to how both of these guys see the floor. They are all about moving the rock and trying to set their guys up. This is why their teammates love playing with.
Dunk on you in the name of Jordan.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Westbrook into the lane. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. The Suns leading. Pass to Payne. Now here's Ayton.
Get that out of here, boy. You ain't see me right there?
Especially when Deacons makes his living blocking the shot. Davis can't hit.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Saric
Get out
screen
of
on
the game and
Howard.
do that again.
Here's Payne. And the
Get
foul
that
is
shit out of here,
He
boy.
missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown of the Suns.
Three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they've been smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Now here's Westbrook. Howard. Tipped. 1:07 left in the opening quarter. Payne, pass to Ayton. To the inside. Here's Saric. Second chance shot. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Tell me I ain't
It's
blocked
still
that.
early, but they're getting destroyed
Beating
on
the
the
crap
boards.
out of me.
Who wants a t-shirt? All right. Look who's coming under the hoop. Get loud. Here they are. Your Laker girls.
Well, Los Angeles shooting around 44% of
Stop
this opening
playing
quarter.
game. Give me a pick, man.
26 seconds left in the first. Westbrook with the miss.
Come on, Westbrook.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Pass to Ayton. Here's Saric.
Oh, I didn't pick that up, y'all.
Outside
on,
Johnson.
Man.
Just 4 to shoot from 7 feet. Ayton passes to Saric. Outside Payne.
Good man, mismatch.
Out to the wing.
Long. AD, get back down.
Here's Shamet. Monk covers. Shamet, no good.
That's he, man.
James, outside. He got it off in time. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. The Suns on top, up by 12. Quarter number 2 coming up.
Up.
Well, the old saying is defense wins championships.
More delicate than defense. Defense, you can make mistakes but cover for one another by just communicating and flying around at times and clean up for your mistakes. Offensively, if you're not all 5 guys at the same time, we're not moving and cutting, and one pass or one bad screen here or one pass there could mess up the rhythm of an offense.
And the best teams work together at both ends, Grant. But which end did you generally feel most
got
unsafe
Rondo
with your
too.
teammates? Offense or defense?
Oh, you're putting me on the spot, BA. I'll say offense. I mean, I played in Phoenix with Steve Nash, so definitely offense at that point in my career.
Ooh. You seen it? You seen me reach this boy up?
This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Suns enjoying a nice lead here.
It's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
It's part of their strategy coming in, no doubt. And there may not be that much their opponent can do.
And so in the game for the Suns.
Can't let them do me like
Booker,
that,
the
man.
talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Saric in at center, locking down the middle. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With this team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Okay.
Scary thought.
Okay.
Thanks.
LeBron's still doing amazing things at the rim. This guy is ancient.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam.
Super
Well, Candace, he's had some
Ooh, I
trouble
love
getting
that
the court in the past few
sucker.
years because of injuries. But when Anthony Davis is healthy, he makes a huge impact.
Anthony Davis has talked about how important just LeBron has been to his career, not just on the court, but off the court. So if he's able to continue to do the things that LeBron does to make sure that his body is healthy, there is no question that the Lakers are going to be back in the
I'm cheap, man.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Phoenix has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Bridges outside. Outside for Booker. Three-pointer, no good.
Didn't get away from here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played.
Blocking foul. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Suns. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Davis, the pass to Howard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Saric.
Oh, I see why.
The 2021
I just see exactly why he's been on so many teams.
Small market teams, big market teams,
Yeah,
every fan base should know their team has a chance to win if they're run properly. And we saw that with the Bucks last season.
Well, we're seeing the support from the entire city, the entire state.
Not playing with
How
me.
great it is to see a team like that that has had a superstar that decided to stay with the Bucks, that re-signed when many probably would have left. How important it is for that city. And so I think that, a lot of teams are going to take this blueprint and try to recreate it.
Westbrook, the pass to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And Howard can still wreck the rim when he gets hit there.
Yes, sir.
Paul with it. What, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Booker. James against Bridges. Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the foul. It's on Malik Monk. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Some changes now for the Lakers. Anthony comes in for Howard, and Nunn is subbed in for Monk.
Anthony. Kendrick Nunn.
The baseline Jay. Rebound by the Lakers.
And this bumped them out of the playoffs in the first round last year. That hurts a little bit.
Candace, some great post players in the game today. What skill do you think is critical for post players to have right now?
I think it's super important to have a move and a counter move. There's so many players in this league that are able to get to their move, and everybody in the entire arena knows that they're going to do it, but they can't stop.
And you must have a celebration after a big dunk as well.
Got to. It's a staple.
Pass to Nunn. Now Anthony. And here's Westbrook. This one for 3. Oh, that miss makes him 0 for 4. Not a great start. Paul with it. Nunn in his pocket. Baseline try. Anthony grabs the board.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
The Lakers with another miss.
Their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually, he drops those in between jumpers.
Booker can't get it to go.
He's giving us all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Here's James. Here he goes. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
Crowder outside. Pass to Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Outside Paul. Crowder outside. Drills it from deep. Crowder's got 9.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Davis a screen to the paint. And Davis gets double teamed. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Outside Nunn. Back to Westbrook. Lets the 3 fly. No luck on that one. The Suns go the other way with it. Well, Candace, thanks so much for joining us and sharing your insights into the game.
Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure.
And just spending a few minutes with Candace, man, she's the real deal.
Oh, yeah, she's very authentic, and that's what listeners love about her. I mean, they can tell she really believes in everything she says.
Here's Paul. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. James against Paul. Double team on James. Right side Davis. Stolen by Bridges. Outside Booker. 46 seconds left in the second. Pass to Saric. 3-pointer off the mark. Los Angeles is going 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Westbrook. Tries again. Davis. That's good. Davis has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Push ain't the word.
Westbrook against Booker.
They get pumped.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Shoots over Westbrook. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
And foul.
Don't know how to shoot free throws. I need to go to training camp. 8 seconds.
Substitution for the Suns.
And the Lakers with possession here. 17-point game. Pass to Shannon. The 3 from Ayton. So as we conclude the first half in a fairly one-sided game, Suns ahead, leading by 17. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. They had a tremendous first half from the three-point line. Their shot selection was pretty sound, considering how many threes they took.
Moving on now to... And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Jay Crowder with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Oh, man, what a tremendous first half. Okay, obviously he's feeling the flow, and he's looking to keep it going.
The big three for this team all out there. Westbrook the point, LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spot. Dwight Howard, Malik Monk. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
That's still the same.
And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Grant, do you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, BA, I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
They get it back. Ooh, Howard with a block. And he gets it back. Westbrook outside. Outside Monk. The three. The rebound.
Why is it not fouling,
Phoenix
bro?
has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced. And we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
Well, I don't try that no more.
Allie. Thanks. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on LeBron James.
Super, though.
Kel Bridges, man, has he grown in this league? Growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Here's Westbrook.
Good ball, boy. Shake around the road, boy.
Tight. Westbrook is going to go into the rim. And he might dunk over because he's going to finish hard.
Crowder a screen on Monk. Booker with it. And Davis picks him up defensively.
Hey.
They get it back. Ayton. He's off on the layup. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it. And since we have a moment, here are last year's most efficient scorers around the league. DeAndre Ayton, 4th.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
It's Bridges on the wing. Pass to Ayton. Now here's Booker. Tries to break his ice. The shot comes out. Howard with some nice D. Here's James. Off the left rim.
Come on, bro.
The Suns have gotten
I don't
0
even know how to
shots to
shoot
go
on
out of
that,
6
to be honest.
attempts. Here's Paul.
It's not how they talk to
Shoots from 12.
Baby.
And it's blocked by Davis.
Does he?
Can't take that shot in front of Davis' reaches.
Paul finds Booker. Back to Paul. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Soft touch. Ayton's got
No
7.
dribble.
It's just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
That's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with the comfortable.
And the Lakers with some changes. Jordan's checked in for Howard. Anthony comes in for James. And Nunn is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Back to Nunn. Pass to Anthony. Over Bridges. The Lakers with another miss.
It's making me shoot
Phoenix has
red
gone
every
7 of 15 from distance in this game. Booker, good.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
On the wing, Davis, covered by Crowder. Davis drawing the double team. Hauled in by Paul. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Here's Crowder, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Saric checks in for Crowder. Johnson comes in for Bridges. Shamet, he's checked in for Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Paul. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Payne against Nunn. Payne drives. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Anthony, the pass to Jordan.
Come on, bro. This nigga ain't picking the ball off like that.
And stolen by Nunn.
Maybe.
Now the Lakers moving it up. And there's the lob. Jordan misses.
Looking for the spectacular.
Get on the bench, man.
I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure there's two half about it later.
Ayton passes to Johnson. Nails it from 3. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
It was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the 3-point.
See, I don't know. It used to be step back.
To Sharich.
I don't know what it is now.
Down low. Here's Ayton. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Anthony outside. Monk with it. Anthony outside. Hey, here's Nunn for 3. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
He's off for the first. Bazemore's checked in for Davis.
Everything is red.
Taking 3 shots.
Good on the second one.
Last time.
And he nails the 3rd. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the 3rd quarter.
This guy shoot a
Outside
spot.
Payne. Pass to Ayton. Here's Shamet. Another 3 for Phoenix.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Here's Rondo. Goes back up.
Rondo put a dunk on that
All the
one?
way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first.
It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Second team.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Suns.
They based their offense around the 3-point shot today, and that was the right move. It's been a huge weapon for them all game.
Their passing also continues to be outstanding here in the second half.
And the Suns making a change here. Bridges is checked in. Here's Bazemore. He's guarded by Bridges. Inside. Stolen by Bridges. There's 31 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. They get the rebound. Here's Ayton. Banked it in off the glass. Ayton's got 6 here in the quarter.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got his first basket.
And how about the show of strength? Jordan is fantastic at staying in control on these physical takes.
Stolen by Ayton.
They got Jordan.
One on the clock. That shot missing. And so it's Phoenix up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple efforts, forcing turnovers. We'll be back in a moment.
Mr. Johnson, you getting on, bro? If it's still on.
And now we take a listen in to a recent Frank Vogel.
When you're on the floor, close it out. Close out faster. Okay, take away their airspace and then contain their drop.
And that's the catch-22, right? Frank Vogel wanting better perimeter defense, but he's also wanting to limit free runs to the rim.
And BA, it takes tremendous discipline to do it. Don't leave your feet, don't reach, and everyone help each other out.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court right now for the Suns, Frank Kaminsky is out there with JaVale McGee. And then it's Landry Shamet. Then there's Elfrid Payton. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. Pass to Horton Tucker. Well, over the last few years, the NBA has worked to make the schedule more manageable, Chris. That includes fewer back-to-backs.
No, it's not playing.
That's
Rondo.
a great adjustment. Those back-to-backs.
Don't play with that boy.
You want to make sure the players are there, especially on the road, so that the fans can come see.
Oh, stolen by Payton. Here's Shamet. Offline with a three.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open three like that.
Frank Kaminsky III. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Trevor Ariza.
That free throw misses.
And during Ariza's career, he has established himself as an effective role player and fantastic outside shooter and a tenacious defender.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter play. McGee a screen. Here's Kaminsky. The shot no good. And the Lakers going the other way now. Here's Ariza. Off target from outside. The Suns have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Pass to Kaminsky. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Some solid defense from Jordan. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Oh, you love how physical Ariza is, just attacking the D and earning the call in the process.
And see, Webb, you had such a well-rounded game, especially for a big man in your era. How do you think your game influenced big men that are playing today?
Well, I definitely see parts of my game, in a lot of guys that play today, and hopefully the fact that, I proved that as a big man, you can step out, you can ball handle, you can pass, you can just be a player. Hopefully that allows them to get the freedom to do their thing.
Yeah, this is not right, Chuck. I'm gonna get my shit together, bro.